My girlfriend cheated on me with my stepdad, so I helped him do it because I already knew she was a man. It started with a kiss under cheap string lights. Ria was magnetic. We met at a local flea market. She ran a booth selling handmade rings and wire bracelets. I was just passing by, but something about her eyes pulled me in. Soft, curious, patient, the kind that makes you feel like you're finally being seen. We started talking, then texting, then dating. She never pressured, never judged, said she liked my quiet energy, that I was different. I believed her. We were together 3 months when I introduced her to my family. My mom welcomed her instantly. My stepdad, Rick, didn't. He stared too long, commented on her tattoos, made a gross joke about Asian girls being wild. I wanted to punch him in the throat. Ria just smiled, brushed it off like wind. But then, something changed. She started asking when Rick would be home, dressing a little different when he was around, staying behind in the kitchen after dinner to help. I noticed. Of course I noticed. And Rick, suddenly he was talking to me more, saying things like, "You sure a girl like that wants a guy like you?" That was his way. Plant a seed, then let your own insecurity water it. But I didn't flinch, because I already knew something neither of them did. I already knew Ria was lying. See, I'm not dumb. I've been lied to before. You start noticing the cracks, the little details that don't line up, the weird scars she didn't want to talk about, the way she never wanted to change in front of me, how she flinched the first time I touched her lower back. I respected her privacy, until she lied about where she was one night, said she was visiting her cousin in Koreatown. She wasn't. I followed her, watched her walk into a small clinic. I waited, watched her come out with a paper bag. I already had a guess. But the next morning when she went to the gym, I opened it. Hormone pills, estrogen, T-blockers. She wasn't born Ria. I didn't care. I mean it, I didn't care. Not because I was okay with the lying, but because in that moment, everything snapped into place. This wasn't just about her. It was about Rick, and this was the first time I could use his weaknesses against him. So I didn't confront her. I leaned in. I started acting more jealous, more insecure. I stopped touching her in public. I let the space grow between us, just enough. Rick noticed, and right on cue, he stepped in. Little comments, little smirks. I watched them flirt, watched him think he was winning. I even left them alone by accident, gave her rides home late, let him sit next to her at dinner. Ria looked guilty, but Rick, he thought he'd won a prize. Then it happened. One night she told me she needed a break. I didn't fight it, just nodded and said, "I get it." She kissed my cheek, left that night, and 2 weeks later, I found the video. Rick was sloppy. He uploaded it to his private drive, probably forgot it was still linked to the family laptop. It was security footage, his workshop. Ria was there, shirt off, him behind her, grainy, gross, but unmistakable. But here's the thing. The clip ended with Rick turning to the camera and saying, "Told you she'd come around?" I downloaded it, saved it, waited. 2 days later, I sat my mom down, played it for her. She cried, threw up, then packed a bag and walked out without saying a word. The next morning, I sent the clip to Rick's military buddies, his church friends, his job. I didn't even need to add a caption. They all saw what I saw. Rick, the macho, God-fearing veteran alpha, sleeping with someone who wasn't the girl he thought she was. That was enough. He lost everything in under 48 hours. His job, his standing, his marriage, his reputation. And Ria, she showed up at my place, crying, saying she didn't know how to tell me, that Rick took advantage, that she felt like she had no control. I handed her the same flash drive. "Next time," I said, "use your own name, and don't pick someone with more patience than pride." She never came back. Now Rick lives alone in a trailer park outside Bakersfield. Can't get a job, can't show his face in town. Last I heard, he's trying to find God again. Funny, because I found mine the second he lost everything.